Sunday and it's currently like nearly 3 o'clock. What time is it? 2:45. And I'm meeting my friends at 6 o'clock for dinner, and then we're going to watch Wicked later. But I have kind of done nothing all day except for sit around my room. I had my breakfast, had like a million cups of tea, and I have just kind of been doing nothing. So I kind of want to go for a walk because it's not raining anymore. It was raining earlier. The sun is not out and it is cloudy, so I'm hoping it doesn't start raining again. But it's hard to explain. The clouds don't look like they have a lot of rain in them, so I think we'll be okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get dressed and I'm going to make a flask of tea to bring with me because I can't do anything without a cup of tea. And yeah, I'm going to bring you with me. Ooh, fun day out, big day out. My flask of tea and my water bottle clanking around in my bag this whole way, which is kind of like ruining the vibe a little bit because I'm listening to like Clairo and then it's like a horse or something in the background. But look at this view, this is insane. I went for a swim about a week and a half ago in that lake. The weather was so different, it was so much warmer, and it's kind of crazy just how quickly it can turn, because since then it's been raining, but it kind of felt like the beginning of summer that day. And the town was it looked so different in the sun, and the mountains look so different in the sun, so I cannot wait for the summer to come into full swing, and hopefully it's a good one because I'm kind of over the clouds and I'm over the rain. It's like nice, moody weather can be really nice, but I'm just ready for a bit of sun. The swampiest, muckiest ground I have ever walked through. Did you see that? Oh my god. I might set up camp here for a few minutes and have my first cup of tea because it's really pretty here. I'll show you, hang on. There's a little campfire spot here which I didn't know was here, which is really cute and good to know. I'm really missing Irish tea. They do English breakfast tea here, but it's like the equivalent of €5 for 25 tea bags, which is extortionate is not even the word. So I'm onto the Earl Grey buzz, which is not bad. I do like the Earl Grey, but it's just not the same, you know. And I find I never leave the tea bag in long enough for it to resemble anything close to the kind of tea I'm used to at home. These shoes are destroyed after that. I did not expect it to be so mucky. It didn't look like, the ground looked solid. Like that, when I was stepping on it, that was practically liquid. That was disgusting. Anyway, I'm gonna have this cup of tea, read a little bit, and then I'll move on a little bit around the lake and I'll go get another cup of tea. It's so handy that I got this flask. This flask I got from the Erasmus office on campus. Somebody left it here last semester, so they just gave it to me for free because they didn't want to throw it out. And it's so light. There's like no glass in it. It's just pure metal. So I don't understand. I don't know, I'm not a flask scientist, but I don't understand how it keeps things so hot. Like, that's scalding, but there's no glass in it. It's just a sheet of metal. I mean, maybe there's some, I don't know. It's just so light. So I can't understand how it can keep something hot. I don't know. I probably sound like a fucking idiot right now. Anyway, tea, book, Lana Del Rey. What more can you want? Okay, time to move on from that spot. When I was sitting down and reading, 3 of my friends came along, like going for a walk, and they took the cutest little pictures of me and they sent them to me, and it's so sweet. I just thought that was so nice. And now I also have something to post on my Instagram, which is fantastic because I love posting on my Instagram. If there's one thing about me, I'm going to overshare for the world to see. There's lots of little midgies around, like the little flies. they're really fucking annoying me. They landed in my tea and everything, and I had to pick them out, so that was kind of protein, extra protein. I'm on the gym grind anyway, so yummy. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for another little bit of a walk, a little bit further around the lake, maybe sit down for another few minutes, then I'm gonna go home because my phone is gonna die soon, and I need to get ready to go to the movie. But this has been so nice so far. It's such a lovely evening. My phone died last night, so I couldn't finish talking to you. But it is not the morning, I'm not gonna lie, it's afternoon. I kind of had no motivation to get up and do anything this morning. Same as yesterday. I don't know, it was just kind of cold, and you know when it's cold and you just want to stay in your bed. But anyway, so I have my coffee and I'm gonna go run to the shop because shops were closed yesterday because it was a Sunday, which I find is very strange here. I should talk about how the differences that I've found so far between Norway and Ireland. But anyway, and what was I going to say? Yeah, I'm gonna run to the shop. I'm gonna grab a few bits and pieces. We're gonna watch Lord of the Rings later, which I am buzzing for. The third movie, and then I'm gonna make them all watch The Hobbit as well. I'll make that happen. Me and my friends. I love Lord of the Rings, and I'm so happy because so many of my friends haven't seen it, but also so many of them also love it. So it was kind of easy to get them to agree to watch it because like we all just kind of peer pressured them. Sometimes peer pressure is good for the soul. And I mean that. Anyway, it's such a nice day out. It's so sunny and it's so like, can you see that in the background? Look at that. Oh wait, that looks so much better. Why didn't I do that ages ago? And it's so annoying because it's like yesterday was so miserable and cloudy and a little bit rainy as well. And I went for that walk and it's like we had this weather yesterday, like would have been so much nicer. But also sometimes overcast and moody can be nice, I suppose. Anyway, yeah, it is a bit chilly though. So I'm gonna finish my coffee, go back inside, head down to the shop and shopper and get a few bits. Maybe I'll bake something for the movie tonight. That'd be so cute. Easter's coming up and we want to do like an Easter lunch, but like I don't know how we're gonna do it or where we're gonna do it, but I think it would be so cute, like all of us sitting around a table. Yeah, I was gonna say the last supper, is that offensive? I don't know. Cut the cameras. Anyway, I'll get this into me and then we'll go. Okay, so I finished my lunch. I was going to try and document it, but while it was super young, it did not look young, so I don't think anybody actually wants to see that. So also change of plan. I'm not baking on my own anymore, or my friends is going to come over to help me. I'm really excited. We're making brownie cookies, because I asked people what they wanted tonight, like what would you prefer. It seems to be cookies, or sorry, not cookies, chocolate, and I'm indecisive. So both chocolate chip cookies and brownies. Hello. Okay, so I got home. I'm just cutting up the leftover brownie cookie brookie things. I'm putting them into, because there's actually quite a lot left over, there's about half of them. Putting them into little containers, and I'll probably give them out to the group tomorrow, because I think I'm doing another dinner tomorrow. I've never had so much of a social life in my whole entire life, but yeah, so I'll probably bring them. We watched, during this movie, we've been trying to get through all 3 of them over the last few weeks, and finally we're done. I love Lord of the Rings, but there were a few people who hadn't seen it. I think I said this already, and Rose, one of the girls who hadn't seen it, had the kind of reaction that you want someone to have when you show them a movie that you love for the first time, especially a movie like Lord of the Rings. That's just like so good, you know. She absolutely adored it, and she was like so engaged the whole way through, which I'm so happy. I'm so glad that she liked it. Anyway, so done with this. Just tidy up a little bit. I have another cup of tea brewing. Surprise, surprise. And then I'm probably gonna head to bed. I was thinking of watching, because I was talking to the lads on the way home about TV shows that we used to watch, and I was talking about how, what's going on with my hair? I was talking about how my mum loves science fiction, and so does my dad, but my mum was like big into shows like Stargate and Star Trek, which Dad was also into, but I feel like I just have memories of me, my mum and my sister watching Stargate into the middle of the night when I was like a teenager, like a young teenager. And then I started talking about it, and I started talking about Fringe and all these shows that we used to watch. And I'm like, oh my God, maybe it's time for a rewatch. So I think I might watch an episode of Fringe before I go to bed. I know it's midnight, but I have a bit of a goo on me for it, and I'm not really tired, because if you've seen Lord of the Rings, you know that there's so much action going on, you get really riled up, and it's like, so yeah. Okay, I'll show you the cookies actually. So here's the final product, and then I'm gonna have to try and squish this one in. I think I might be able to, yeah, maybe that one there, because I had it in, but I had to, that's actually perfect, because I had to cut it in half. That's why it's such a baby one. There's my tea brewing. Oh yeah. So here's the sitch. I realized that, by the way, I finished my last vlog in this exact same position. Let's hope I wasn't wearing the same t-shirt. If I am, I've definitely washed it since. So here's the sitch. It's been a little bit longer than I expected since I was talking to you last, until I kind of sat down to watch Fringe. It's actually now 1 o'clock, so I don't think I'm going to watch that, because I want to be wide awake. I'm wide awake. Katy Perry's gone to space. Let that sit. Anyway, yeah, so I was on the phone to Scott, my boyfriend. Shout out, Queen, love you. And we were just talking for a while, so I just don't think that I have it in me to watch it tonight. So I think maybe I'll watch an episode of Derry Girls instead. I think that sounds like it's in the cards. Thank you so much for watching, Queens. And yeah, let me know if this was any good, because I don't feel like I did a whole lot of interesting stuff the last 2 days, but I wanted to document it anyway. So let me know if it was interesting. If it wasn't, I won't do it again. How does that sound? Does that sound like a nice compromise? Anyway, good night, sweet dreams, sleep well. Schlater.